Alright, so as you saw, I did get the red light that was flashing whenever I was trying to reprogram the seats and everything. So the issue was I guess where I had the battery disconnected, and it took me a little bit to actually do some research and figure out what was wrong with it. But as you saw, I brought it up and it was only showing the ventilated seat for the driver's side. So while I was like trying to troubleshoot what all was wrong, when I actually started the vehicle and I was trying to drive it, not only was the passenger seat not showing up on the Uconnect screen, my reverse camera was not working, and I noticed something was missing on my Uconnect screen, and it was actually the performance tab. And I could not get, like, whether I was pressing it on the Uconnect screen to get to my SRT modes, I couldn't get it to show up by pressing that, by pressing the button down here. So I was literally like freaking out. I thought I screwed up. But after I did more research, I found out that sometimes whenever you actually disconnect the battery, whenever you connect it, sometimes everything won't load up right away. And some people said you have to actually wait like usually it's like 24 to 72 hours for everything to get back to normal. So I tried to forget about it, not worry about it, because it was stressing me out. And I waited a couple days and actually came back and started the car, and everything is actually working now. So let me go ahead and start it. Ooh, love that cold start. I'll let everything load up. And as you can see down here, it's showing heat and ventilated now. X out of that. So as you can see now, I have like my performance pages and stuff that will show up. And if I go to controls now, where before with the cloth seats, I only had heated, and now I got ventilated. And I've tested the driver's seat and the passenger seat also, and the ventilation system and everything's working good. I checked the heat and it's working good. And down here in Georgia, whenever it gets into the summertime, I mean, it's almost a necessity now to have ventilated seats, because I mean, it just gets miserable. But also, I'll show you, I got my reverse camera working now. So everything that I was missing, that I thought that it had messed up, is actually working now. So now I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I left all this stuff. I left the instrument cluster bezel, I left it out that way, so just in case I had to go back in and try to reprogram the seats again and stuff, I wouldn't have to try to take all this stuff out, because it's, as you could see before in the video, it was a pain to try to get this thing out. And luckily I didn't break anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera over here, set it up, and we're gonna get the rest of this stuff installed. Okay, let's get the rest of this thing put together so we can be done with it. Alright, so I think I need to leave this disconnected from the instrument cluster bezel, because it kind of has an awkward angle to it, and it might be easier to work around the steering wheel with this disconnected. I'm gonna kind of leave it a little loose down here. Kind of start working this thing in. Hopefully, well, you can't really see. I don't think I can get the camera position that well where you can see what I'm doing over here. I'm just getting the air vent hooked up to the bezel right now. like I got it all hooked up. Make sure these things are working before I... Okay. Alright, so let's try to get this fitted in. I'm just going to work from the far driver's side to the passenger side, just like how I was removing it. I think that'd probably be the best way to do it. Go around and make sure everything's snapped in that needs to. Alright, looks like we got it all put together. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this video. So I'm definitely glad that I was able to get these seats, especially at the price that I got them at. And it was also really nice because, like, whenever I was looking at Hellcats, they had Hellcats available that had the heated and ventilated seats. Like, they had some of them that were like all like the Laguna leather, and then I had some of them that were like the suede leather, which I prefer the suede leather, especially if you're driving and stuff, going around corners. The suede kind of helps you grip to the seat a little bit better, and you don't slide around on the leather and stuff. But they had Hellcats that had like the seats that I wanted and stuff, but they also had like a bunch of other options and stuff, and I added up on the price, and like this was really the main thing that I wanted. I didn't need all that other fancy stuff. I just kind of wanted something basic, but I definitely wanted these seats. So I'm definitely glad I got these. And if y'all do me a big favor, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on all my videos, and we'll see you next time.